find the drive-in. Am I too late? I'm too late.
Let's trade.
Yeah, no, we're not. Oh, shooting the wrong guys. One down.
Anything useful?
I think I have a military cap. Oh, another one. I think I did really one more. There we go. Guys, Molotov himself. Yay!
Thanks for your help fighting them off.
All right. Out of water?
Business is good. Yes?
$27, $30. Okay, they have plenty. I'm gonna turn this off though. Oh, another quest here. me get my charisma gear on for this.
You don't look like you're here to trade.
What would you take for your crops?
Now there's a question I don't get every day. I have to say, 1,000 caps would cover it.
How about 500 caps?
Not the best deal I've ever made. But okay. Crops will be ready after harvest.
I'm sure I like the wording that they control this location. Are the Minutemen and the Brotherhood going to have it out? Oh, helmet. There we go, chest piece too. And then I want to go check my personal locker. Must be on the ship.
Taking on a death blow without that.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud.
Ah, my legs on the ground. You get those farmers to cooperate?
Yes, sir. The crops will be available when harvested.
Good work. I knew counting on you was the right thing. Your payment, as discussed. Let me know if you feel like heading back down. I realize it's not the most glamorous of missions, but hell, neither is starving.
Have anything?
I have some sort of a hobby I have. Slap a few of them onto your weapon.
Reporting for duty.
Good to hear. Another farm. Oh,
What's the mission?
ensuring...
I'm in.
Good. You'll find the farm on your map.
I just did green top. It's just random, huh? Where do my bed, one?
Yeah, I get it. Just what if I miss? Don't. Okay, sure. Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing.
Personal log entry 142. I can sum up living on the Pridwen in 4 words. I miss field assignments. Don't get me wrong, the research we're doing is exciting stuff. But life on this ship is a nightmare. I'm trapped in this metal tube 18 hours a day. I still can't decide who smells worse, the soldiers or the mole rats. And what passes for conversation among the grunts makes mutants seem scholarly. I'm gonna speak to Proctor Quinlan. Field scribes cannot have it this bad.
That's it.
I've heard of breaching a door. This is a lot quieter.
Not stealing unless it's red.
Sweet.
Do you know what a 10-pound cockroach can do to a buoyancy regulator?
I can guess.
Don't get smart. You want to see the Brotherhood's greatest warship brought down by bugs?
All right, all right. Just don't tell Ingram, okay?
Fine. But there's a reason. Food's not allowed near the instrumentation.
While I appreciate your attempts at diligence, Initiate, the sheer volume of complaints you have filed implicating your brothers and sisters as synth agents has done irreparable harm to ship morale, as well as your own credibility. Proctor Ingram, Paladin Dance, Elder Maxon. I understand the stress of our mission is great, and for that reason I'm inclined to show leniency for the damage you've done. Your reassignment will be effective immediately. Welcome to Recon, Initiate. Do us proud.
Wait for muster one more time. Captain Kells is gonna have me doing 100 push-ups.
You know, before getting shipped to the Commonwealth, I thought Elder Lyons still had some good points. The Brotherhood in the Capital Wasteland, they were about helping. But this assignment, it's opened my eyes. On the flight here, we passed city after city. Buildings taller than I've ever seen. Some that nearly clipped the Pridwin. And who uses them now? Mutants. Freaks. Seeing all that destruction, tens of millions dead, brought on by technology run amok, it made it so clear. Elder Maxon is right. The wasteland needs to be cleansed, and we're the ones to do it.
I'm kind of, regretting my decision to join the Brotherhood. They looked cool, they looked nice, but...
Night. Call me old fashioned. There's nothing better than
Here, carry some of the stuff I stole from your crew.
Well, let's see what you've acquired.
Can't pick this.
I need to go talk to Maxis. I want to let him know about what's his name, Brandis.
That Victorian sister.
There's no time to waste when there's work to be done. Elder Maxon?
Get on that gunship, soldier. I want Fort Strong cleared and that stockpile secured.
Fine. I don't want to tell you about your missing people. Yeah, so I want to go to Sanctuary, because I want to get Red with me.
General?
Yes?
Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Here's what I got.
I've got something a bit different for you. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland. We'll take back the Commonwealth, one piece at a time.
Cool.
One day,
Excuse me.
Sanctuary
Is there something you need?
will be a vibrant community. I've seen it.
Hey. Damn it, Dan. Talk to me.
I want to trade a few things.
I don't think we were done.
No, nothing.
All right.
Oh, that's why.
I told you Sanctuary would grow. The site
Heads up.
of alive.
What do you want? A smart soldier is always prepared. If you see boarding garbage, you're going to slow
That
us
just
down.
looks like junk to me.
Need something?
What do you need?
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks for excitement.
What's going on?
Piper,
Heading my way?
you sure you want to try?
I think I could stuff.
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
Exercise extreme caution out there, Piper.
I can handle myself, soldier boy.
Don't much care for a good neighbor. That place ain't nothing but trouble.
Is it a different pistol?
Take care of yourself, dear.
Bolt action, okay.
Why can't the Institute just leave us alone?
Nick's the only synth I've met that didn't seem to have a screw.
I wish I knew where Nick was. Alright, let's go do this quest. A good neighbor, huh? This Silver Shroud.
Calling all Silver Shroud fans. I got an urgent mission. If you're a true fan, stop by the Memory Den to talk to Kent Conley. The Silver Shroud needs you.
News Radio. Help on Mayday or whatever it is one says on a radio. My name is Alex Good. I'm being held prisoner on the top of Trinity Tower. The super mutants plan on catching me soon. Sending this to Rick. Oh shit! One of the super mutants is coming! Help on Mayday or whatever it is.
Picked on the wrong people today.
My name is Rex Good.
Lost. Found ya! Wouldn't want to be in your shoes. You hold your own there, Blue.
Two and A.
Two and A, huh?
Two A. 2A.
Is it one of these buildings, like room 2A or some shit? Or is it second letter of a code?
Someone there? Huh? What's that? No fight today. That sound! What is it? I'll wear your guts around my neck!
Blue, we're not alone here. There are moments when I think I could just work behind a desk. Usually when I'm being shot at.
Got it.
something. Here's trouble! Psst, help yourself. Someone's not interested in visitors. For you, I got time.
Let's actually go to the place I'm trying to go to.
Blue, I can't feel my arm.
Oh my god.
Found him and they
Guessing good neighbor is not such a good neighbor.
Now a 6 and an O.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around.
Insurance?
That's right. You hand over everything you got in it.
Time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? She ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let her go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You all right, sister?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your good neighbors of the people for the people.
Good neighbor.
That's right. We cobbled this little neighborhood together out of the... You'll see. You make enough friends here, so long as you remember...
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm saying.
Oh, new face walks into my store. And you're...
Did you say something about...
That's right. Some newcomers. So you need some supplies?
Ghoul?
You're looking at one, sweetheart. Didn't have any shelter to go to. Done wonders for my skin. I look pretty good for being...
Wait, you're...
Okay. It's more like 270 years. But don't... Do you know what it's like being that old?
Actually, I do.
Well, now you're just making fun of me. So let's hear it. Come on. Tell me what...
What do you remember?
Oh, no, that's...
I had a beautiful house. White picket fence.
It was, wasn't it? Sorry.
Sure.
Well, you're either the most well-preserved ghoul I've ever seen.
So, what do you...
Oh, sweetie. I was an angry young woman back then. Thought the world was sick, and then it all ended. And well, I ended in a way, becoming a ghoul. Maybe when you get to be mine. Anyway, I like your story better.
It's the truth. All of it.
You know, if you haven't already, you should check out... Well, we should get back.
What kinds of things?
Oh, a bit of everything. So chances are you'll find some.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Everything's guaranteed to last. Until it doesn't.
Well, hello.
Sure. Who?
I'm a woman, big...
Oh, of course you are. It's just...
Designation, Assaultron. Designed to provide a variety of runtime conclusion. Why work for the man when you can work for yourself? New designation. Robot enough for you, smooth talker? Now what do you...
You're an assault?
That's what my makers called me. But as far... So what'll it be?
So what kinds of...
Anything that can kill a man, I sell. Except now.
I'll take a look, sure.
Let's get you outfitted, killer.
Hey there.
Now, I I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time. But a flying ship, yowza.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that we come in peace malarkey.
Okay, we'll talk to the old ghoul.
Fred, are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again, or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems either. Maybe
Hey there.
stop.
You're new around Good Neighbor, if I'm not
Focus.
mistaken.
What?
What do you think of the place?
Where's the fun in cooking it
I
if
just
you
clean
ain't
up around
using
here.
My mistake. Before you even start, let's skip to the point. We have rooms, one room specifically. Payment due up front.
Can you tell me a bit?
Oh, the Hotel Rexford. But now the only people who come by are looking. So, still want a room?
Gonna pass.
Then leave.
Hey there. You're new around Good Neighbor, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think of the place?
It's changed a lot since the...
Been here before. Well, good.
Name's Rufus. I do repairs around here. Keep the robots running.
I'm usually here or drinking that swill. Looking for parts? I also might have...
What's the job?
Don't know if you've had the beer down at the third rail, but I swear.
Found this holotape while doing repairs. Thing is, it was never delivered. Well, which is where you come in.
I assume this is a paying job.
Of course. How about 200 caps? Think you can get a hold of that brewing machine for me?
What's the catch?
The usual. Place it's in, isn't it? Are you gonna take the job?
Isn't brewing equipment...
Usually it is, but apparently... Think you can get a hold of that brewing machine for me?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Great. So, when you leave town, make your way around E.
Hey.
Oh man, someone new! You need some...
What's Jet?
You don't know? It's...
What other kinds of...
Well, you got your medicinal shit. Mentats are for the sciencey types, you know? Egg, fuck, just try it all.
You have any work?
Yeah, you know the Gunners, right? The high-end...
Sure.
I mean, just think about that name.
Your offer's a little...
All right, let's make it 250.
Not good enough. You said...
I did say that, didn't I? How about 300?
You said Gunners are...
The blackest-hearted mercs. So, you know, make sure...
All right, Fred. We have a deal.
You're the best.
Hmm.
This place ain't what it used to be, and it ain't used to be much.
You again.
Yes.
You forget your key at home?
Guess she doesn't like me stealing. That's fair. There you are.
Excuse me.
It's the Vault-Tec guy.
No, it can't. It's you. From Sanctuary Hills, right?
Wait, are you from Vault-Tec?
I am Vault-Tec. 20 years of loyal service, and now look at me. I wasn't on the list. But you, look at you. 200.
You don't know? They didn't tell you?
Tell me what? What is it?
The vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault? Well, I had to get to the future though.
Sure.
Look at me.
You're a ghoul. What's a ghoul?
Radiation surplus, Mart. That's what a ghoul is. You think I'd be able to...
Are there any other?
You mean crazy Kent and nothing bothers me, Daisy? Yeah, there's a couple of us. He just left me there.
I'm so sorry.
You know, you're the only other... Oh, God. I've been so alone here.
Sure. Hey, you know you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? You will? Okay, I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right? I'll see you there. You're going to come visit, right?
Look alive.
What you... time for some travel fuel. Want one?
Your thoughts?
Have any more questions about the Institute's enemies, Blue?
You said something.
Supposedly they help runaway sin. The only thing I have is a...
We should get going.
All right.
Look alive.
Hmm?
Hey, Piper.
All right. Out with it.
I was just wondering where you and I stand.
Not a lot of complaints at the moment. And you can ask around. That is a rare occurrence.
That was all I had.
All right.
I'm glad I went up there. That's cool. I'm glad he survived.
Looks like we got another freak, just won't fit anywhere else.
But I don't want anyone here to forget
Your lady friend there. She's the dame who writes public occurrences.
How's my favorite girl?
Good stuff. I always did appreciate your investigating.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I
Oh.
thought you had forgotten about below me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Hey, Valentine.
Let's go talk to Amari.
Here for Amari? She's downstairs.
Irma.
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the big metal softy hurt himself, all right?
Where's your hand? Oh, there it is. I'm glad I found you, Nick. I was scared I lost you.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call?
This one's all yours, Nick.
We need a memory dig, Amari, but it's not gonna be...
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse. You don't...
Isn't there some way to make this work?
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen...
Nick's an older model synth. Is he still compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
You really think this'll work, Nick?
No idea. But we got a missing kid on the line. That's worth the risk.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Let's see. A single mind.
Sure.
We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through what...
Any idea of what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it...
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and...
See you on the other side.
initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary.
Cool.
I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Turn down the goddamn radio!
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't...
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, Maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. Gonna be fine. The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kinda green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. I just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. Suit yourself. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you.
you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see from... First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. Myself, if you would... The first synths weren't all that impressive. First synths weren't all that impressive. I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I can see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
Vulcan.
The eggheads never liked taking... I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Computers are still working.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. I guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
That's good. Checking through the log.
I never knew why we didn't just... I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive.
Hopefully it's all just...
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If she could take me out, they won't be able to hide from her for long.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here.
No.
Come here, boyfriend.
No. I got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Kellogg.
It's okay. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had.
Inside,
no one's ever
there's-
done this before. How do you feel?
This thing's got stims in it.
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look. But your neural and physiological... Are you ready?
You were along for the ride, weren't you?
Yes, but it's important we...
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea?
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that navigating radioactive hazards is nothing. That's why it doesn't make sense.
Uh-huh. That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
How do I fight that much?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X,
Sure.
A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
It's really seen better days, hasn't it?
You got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma.
Hey there.
Good neighbors crazy. Thefts, murders, worse.
Escape? What do you...
Reliving old memories. Mom made a 12-pound turkey. And then we all... You ever listen to the Silver Shroud?
What can you tell me about?
He's from the radio shows. I've listened to all... He's the best. Better than...
Sure. That sounds familiar.
You'd remember him if you heard his show. They're the... What if the Silver Shroud was real? I got a plan to bring him to life. So we can fight bad guys and give them...
What plan?
I've built my own custom machine gun, but to make this work, I still need them. And they actually got one here in Boston.
I might do it.
I can give you some caps up front. Just promise you'll help me.
I'll get the costume for you.
You're gonna do this? For real? Before the bombs fell, So that's where you'll find it. You're the best.
Just let me know.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
No.
What did you say?
What? What are you talking about?
You feeling all right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond.
We have to head into the glow.
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue. That, or you could buy up all the
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next. You know that whole business with Doc Amari and Kellogg's memories got me thinking. It's just there's still some Nick Valentine history I've been wanting to put a bow on for a while now. I could use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it.
Let's do it.
What kind of history are we talking here?
Well, this one's... Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime. Hurt a lot of innocent people. So he sealed himself inside a personal shelter, located underneath a sub-shop he used as a headquarters.
An evil king in a sub-shop.
Yeah, from what I've heard, the pastrami golem is the one you really have to... Anyway, if you're done being a wise ass, the story gets even more twisted. The arrogant bastard wanted so he could come out of that shelter someday, and only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. Nope.
You don't mean...
That's right. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul. And I'm convinced that he's still locked inside that shelter. Safe and sound. I'm gonna find him and kill him.
I don't get it, Nick. Why kill Eddie?
I've got memories of a girl. My girl. She was beautiful. So, knowing that, are you in?
All right, Nick. Let's get the bad guy.
Good. Now, I know where Winter's vault is, but the door is... Back in the day, he recorded 10 holotapes. We find all of those holotapes, we get all the numbers. I've been putting together a file on this one for a while, including one of Winter's. I managed to snatch from the Cambridge police evidence lockup before getting swarmed by ferals. My gut tells me the Boston police evidence terminals are the key to... It's probably worth paying a visit to any of the departments...
Hey.
What? The plan. Every scumbag in the Commonwealth's gonna know our names.
Oh, we're up. I think we'll get down to sniper. So I start building my perception by quite a bit. Oh, I don't get down. Penetration I want to get down to. Darn, that's pretty far down. No intelligence. What else do I have?
You came to visit. I almost thought you wouldn't.
Hey, now that you're back here in Sanctuary, how would you like a job?
A job? For me? Really?
Yeah. What do you say? Want to work for me?
Yeah, something's slow with the rest of them. No, send them over to Red Rocket. Yeah, send them there.
Yes. Oh my God.
Hey.
There's something you need? Here's what I've got. Anything?
Detective Valentine, Captain Whitmark here. I'd just like to reiterate how excited we here at the Boston Police Department are that you'll be joining our investigation. Commissioner Turner has already regaled me with the tales of your adventures in Chicago. As you know, Edward L. Eddie Winter has been a pox on this beautiful city for nearly 2 decades. Extortion, murder, racketeering, kidnapping, Name a crime he's committed. The epitome of a cold-blooded, brilliant, slippery crime boss. Fortunately for us, over the years, Winter has also developed that most self-destructive of character traits, supreme arrogance. Starting a little over a year ago, Winter stopped coding his correspondences and began communicating entirely via unencrypted holotape. Each one addressed the subject in question and very clearly signed off by Winter himself. He's obviously mocking the authorities. He knows we're monitoring his communications. He doesn't care. Winter thinks he's untouchable. He's wrong. This is when the game changes. Those holotapes are the key to building a case against Eddie Winter, and they're what this task force will focus on. His crimes, his words. Total self-incrimination. Get those holotapes, and we get Winter.
Nice little setup. Wouldn't mind one of these. The agency. We'll make something out of the Commonwealth yet.
Look at you. 2 centuries, and your skin's as smooth as a baby.
I just want to trade a few things.
You have no idea what it's been like scrounging around for 2 centuries with this ugly mug.
Is that? What is he doing?
Hey there.
I'll let Maxon's age for you. He's a brilliant tactician.
Hi.
I'll let Maxon's age experienced soldier. He's a brilliant tactician and experienced. Another victory for the brother.
The self respawned, huh? Oh, maybe I didn't come back after it. Maybe I didn't save. Oh, I guess this respawned. Huh.
Hi.
Charging into a situation, guns blazing, is a good way to get yourself killed.
I'm not sure if I like you guys on my borders like this.
Yeah?
Let's trade some things.
Okay.
More food.
Seems to be growing well. I want to trade a few things.
Go ahead.
Alright. So I can come back in a little while. I'm probably going to do the Nick quest. So I'm kind of really curious about that. And I forgot to... Let's go back to Sanctuary real quick. I'll just flip it over there. 'Cause I want to get all the Eddie Winter stuff. I can't remember if I have any in my inventory or not.
If the Institute and its synths think we're going down without a fight, they're in for a damn big
possible I couldn't because they're quests. Because yeah, if I send this over, yeah, it won't let you. Okay.
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
Message to Johnny Montrano. Johnny, Johnny, Johnny. You fat, lazy piece of shit. I knew this arrangement was too good to be true. Let's join forces with the North End, huh? Bury the hatchet, work mutually against a common enemy? Well, you put the nail in that coffin, huh, boyo? What did you have to do, Johnny? Huh? What was your job? Sit in your car, on the corner. Keep your eyes open. If you see a uniform, you get out. Walk down the street, knock on the door, and let the fellas know there's trouble coming. Easy as pie, right? I could have got a 9-year-old from the projects to do it, but no. In the interest of Irish-Italian relations, I give the job to you. So what happens? Nothing. Nothing happens. You sit on your fat ass dribbling cannoli cream onto your third chin. You watch. You watch the uniform blow months of planning, all in 2 minutes. Congratulations, Johnny. You got me. You and your pals sure put the screws to old Eddie Winter. You should tell this funny story to your little girl when you tuck her in at night. In that corner bedroom, upstairs, pink wallpaper, little house on Prince Street. Yeah. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Alright. So now I'm going to quickly save. And I'll come back in a while.